Two things I want to state that I feel like are facts before we even get started. Number one, according to the police, Morant didn't break any law, didn't commit any crime. Number two, the Memphis Grizzlies would not be the team that they are without Morant. Can we all be clear that those two things are facts? So I'm on social media, and Tim McMahon drops a bomb to me. Grizzlies head coach Taylor Jenkins, he actually spoke on the process of Morant coming back to the team. Now, I was kind of thrown off how this whole thing went from 2 games to 4 games in the first place when this guy, according to the police, didn't commit a crime. And when I dug further, it's not the NBA sanctioning these suspensions, I don't believe. It's actually the team. Memphis is being proactive with this, but I'm feeling like these guys are going too far. So I'm wondering, like, okay, I guess they keeping Ja out for public relation reasons, and they're going to sit him down for 4 games. This shouldn't be a major impact as far as Memphis making or not making it to the postseason. But then the report come out that Coach Jenkins says there's a process for Morant to actually rejoin this team. And listen to what he has to say. Coach Jenkins says, I can't share the details. There's definitely steps that are going to be needed to be met personally and professionally as he deals with some personally to get better. Then obviously the expectations on the team. He's going to have some things that he's going to have to clear to know what the expectations are when he does return. Again, he's out at least the next 4 games. At least the next 4 games. I know everyone wants to know what this is going to be. It's the hot topic for sure, but he's taking time, his responsibility to get better personally. That's a big factor in this. And also, his responsibility to the team is something we are addressing with him. He's fully on board and has an communicative with our group. This is coming from Coach Jenkins. And when I read this, I immediately went back and hopped on the Kyrie Irving situation in Brooklyn, where he had to have and follow these protocol and steps in order to be back on that team. And now we actually got something similar going on here with the Memphis Grizzlies. Let me be clear. Was it stupid? Was it childish? Was it foolish for the decision making that Morant did with the gun allegedly on the IG Live? Yes, absolutely. We done been there. We done that. The police said he didn't commit any crimes. Forget what the media say. Forget all these past allegations, this, that, and the third, because the topic was the actual video. And the police concluded yesterday that Morant didn't commit any crime. So why he got suspended from 2 games to 4 games to me was already cat. And then to find out that it's not Adam Silver that's actually sanctioning these suspensions, it's the Memphis Grizzlies off the top. Like, I'm just so confused. I get it because, see, Brooklyn, Sean Marks, we watched Joe Tsai, how he did not stand up for his superstars with Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. And look how that wound up happening in Brooklyn. The same thing, I'm seeing that same poison happening in Memphis. I'm not calling Morant an angel. I'm not saying that he wasn't wrong. I feel like he might have been immature. But for the team to issue a 2-game suspension, then a 4-game suspension, and now this head coach is talking about it's a process, it's steps that Ja definitely, that team that he's conversating about wouldn't be nothing without Ja. Let's be clear on that. With all due respect, I don't care what Steven Adams got to say. I don't care how much of respected he is by people. People feel like he's a tough guy. He's a journeyman. Dylan Brooks, Baines, these cats ain't like that without Ja. Let's be clear. They not even like that with Morant. So they definitely not like that without Morant. So I'm hearing all these conversations now like Ja owe the team something. like he let the team down. Like, bro, that's cat. And when your own organization is initiating these penalties and stuff like that, it make it much more easier for the league to double down, or for the media to go at you, or for you to lose support from your fans because they feel like your own backyard is dirty, don't even really rock with you. I'm blown away on why Memphis is taking so many extra steps to appease public relation when it comes to their superstar. And we just watched Joe Tsai commit this same crime, make this same mistake in Brooklyn. And look where it led the Nets. So now Ja Morant is going to have to do something similar to what Kyrie Irving had to do and go through some type of steps in order to come back to a team that wouldn't be a team without him. Free Ja Morant, bro. Memphis does not appreciate you. And unfortunately, you had to go through this situation to find out who the real ones are. And usually in our community, this is how it always works. Things got to really hit the fan for you to find out who's on your side and who's not on your side. And in my opinion, this is strictly my opinion, the Memphis Grizzlies organization have officially backstabbed Ja Morant, not only with the elevating of the suspension. First of all, I don't know why they suspended him in the first place. They jumped the gun trying to appease the public, try to appease perception, business move. I get it, whatever. That's what the owners are going to do. But then it get boosted up to 4 games, at least 4 games. The police department came out yesterday, said this guy did not commit a crime, did not break a law. You want to talk about the other circumstances with the teenager? We're not even going to get into those circumstances. But again, when those circumstances happen, there wasn't any talk about a 2-game or a 4-game suspension or a process that he have to take time off. No, it was storylines, but Memphis was avoiding it and they kept playing basketball. This whole gun thing really was the icing on the cake. But he didn't break any law. He didn't commit any crime. Did it make the team look bad? Did it make the league look bad for a minute, for a night? Yes, I get it. He should have been, penalized. I mean, you can't just do whatever you want. So it's not that I got a problem with Ja being penalized for what he did, but it's your team that's doing it. And they so extra with it. And they still going. Now it's a process for him to come back after the police said he didn't break any law. Bro, we done seen people playing this league for less. And we talking about the king of Memphis. Let's be real. Shout out to Yo Gotti. Shout out to them guys, man, that's in the hip hop. But when it comes to, a name in Memphis, Ja Morant may be the biggest one. It's crazy how the Grizzlies just backstabbed Ja Morant, bro. This is it right here. This is it right here. And he said, I don't have enough info to give away my opinion on if the suspension was warranted or not. Even though Ja didn't break any laws, he still should have violated team protocol. That's what I'm saying. 2 things can be true. It doesn't even matter that he didn't break a law. You already been talked about the whole week. Now you got a handgun in a nightclub, whatever reason. Like, that was just stupid. You make your team look bad. It's a code of conduct. So I get it if he got suspended for that. I'm not tripping. I'm not feeling like he should, he should walk away hands free. But then they escalated it up to at least 4 games. Then the police department came out and said that he didn't commit any crime. Now the head coach is coming out with a statement that it's going to be a process and he's going to have to take steps similar to what Kyrie had to do in order to come back to the Memphis Grizzlies. Who the hell is the Memphis Grizzlies without Ja Morant? Let's be honest, bro. This is insane. This is so disrespectful, bro. I'm not even going to hold y'all. I'm not going to sit here all night. And with this one, I want to do more homework because I want to find out what the specifics are. See, they want to be quiet. They don't want to tell you what those steps are because they know they bogus. Name one person on the Memphis Grizzlies in that locker room that Ja Morant owes something to? Not one. Ja don't owe them guys nothing. Them guys is on the mat because of Ja. Steven Adams done played with KD, Russell Westbrook. Steven Adams is a journeyman. I don't care because he's the strongest man in the league. I don't care, man. Bro. I don't see how he's holding any weight in that locker room. I guess the guys respect him for his longevity. You know what I'm saying? He got heart, but come on, man. He ain't Ja. Ja sell them tickets. Ja put asses in them seats. And we got these owners, yo. They are so quick to appease the public. They are so quick to appease that perception. They'll throw their own superstars under the bus. Joe Tsai threw Kevin Durant under the bus in the offseason. KD said, I want to trade. It's either going to be me or Steve Nash. And what Joe Tsai say? I'm sticking with my guys. I'm sticking with Sean Marks. I'm sticking with Steve Nash. Still wind up firing Steve Nash. Kyrie Irving posted a link to a documentary that he had no financial involvement in, didn't play in it, explain the reasoning for it. Joe Tsai suspended Kyrie 5 games with no pay. Kyrie just lost the Nike deal, just lost money from Nike. Got the public going at him, calling him an anti-Semitic, like, you know what I'm saying? And now you got your own owner want to suspend you 5 games, taking money out your pocket. That's a fact. We got the same thing going down here right now, apparently, with Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. The Grizzlies are sellouts, bro. They just stabbed this man in the back. I don't know why he's being suspended for 4 games, but if he's suspended for 4 games, then fine, so be it. If you feel like what he did was so much of a black eye to your organization, who am I to tell you that you need to decrease the suspension, even though he didn't commit any crime? If you are embarrassed, I can't tell you the level of embarrassment. I can't tell you that. But for you now to play like he is such a problem child, y'all wasn't implementing nothing before this gun thing happened, no matter what the media was talking about. When he got into it with the 17-year-old, he invited the 17-year-old to his house. The 17-year-old took a basketball and hit Ja Morant in the face with it intentionally. Threw it at him, hit him in his face with it. Who you know going to allow somebody to hit him in the face with it? After I'd invited you over at my house as a guest, I'm Ja Morant. You going to disrespect me like that? If Ja Morant was the guy that these media try to proclaim he would be, the 17-year-old wouldn't even be with us no more. He'd be in the grave. They try to make it seem like Ja's such a gangster. He put that little boy in his ass because the little boy was disrespectful. They don't want to tell the whole story. This whole thing about the gun against the Indiana Pacers on the bus, like it was a beam, but there was no concrete evidence of an actual handgun. Nobody actually ever seen a handgun. That's just the storylines and the narratives that they ran with. But even through all of that, the Memphis Grizzlies was still playing ball. They wasn't going to let that. They was looking at that like those are just minor distractions. We still going hoop. We in second place in the Western Conference. We that is not bothering us. There was no talks of Ja Morant having to step up. Well, you think they would have suspended Ja Morant last week? If this gun thing would have never happened, you think they would have suspended Ja Morant for 4 games coming down the stretch of the regular season? Hell no. This is fake. This is cap. And this is the guy that's really getting y'all going, bro. And just to see them, do this like that, bro, this is bogus. I don't know how many years Ja Morant got left on his contract, but if I was Ja, yeah, I'll be trying to work my way up out of Memphis. We about to have this new CBA agreement, so I expect players not to have as much power over their careers they've had over the last few years. But Ja gonna have to find a way to get out of Memphis because number one, I done found them a team that's going to be able to get the Larry O'Brien Trophy in the first place. So they're not going to be a championship team in Memphis. But when you got your own team, the one who you put on your damn back, the one who you really made relevant. When they doing extra shit to make you look crazy before Adam Silver could even get his fingers or hands on you, come on, bro. That's corny. And I don't hear none of the players standing up. They not gonna stand up. They gonna keep quiet. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. Because them guys ain't about nothing. Them guys ain't nothing without y'all. So I'm done with this, man. I just wanted to come at y'all because I was on social media and then I saw the head coach of the Grizzlies say that there's going to be steps in the process for Ja to come back. Like, y'all already boosted it from 2 to 4 for no damn reason. And he got to go through a process. Like, what type of slave master shit is going on in the NBA? It's the same shit that happened with Kyrie. Bro, this is crazy. Y'all already know the drill, man. This is 7 Mitchell with the best of 7. If you guys enjoy daily NBA content, man, please do me a favor and follow me everywhere on social media. You know how we rock it, man. Definitely salute to everyone that was in the live chat this evening, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button before you leave if you enjoyed today's video. Become a member as well of the Best of 7 Sports Talk. I will be live again later on tonight. The big homie Rasheed White from Sports to the Wire is going to be joining me tonight. So we'll be going live tonight, probably about 10:30 Eastern here on the Best of 7. So if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll catch you all tonight on the live stream. We're going to talk more about the sellout Memphis Grizzlies, how they disrespecting Ja Morant. We're going to talk about Russell Westbrook and his damn struggles. We're going to talk about a whole lot. KD and Kyrie not speaking. It's a lot to talk about. So me and Rasheed White is going to tap in tonight here live on the Best of 7 Sports Talk. So I'll see you guys later on tonight. Y'all be safe until then. Smash that like button, and I'm out. Peace, guys.